May we ask questions now? This is the draft, the working draft, which is very different from the bills that we tackled in earlier sessions of this committee. Now, on the question of no passport, Mr. Chairman, the no passport is something that we can probably implement now. But as operations progress, because we're talking here of going concerns, the concept of going concern of business entities, they will be spending money, they will have expenses, and then there will come a time when they will be asking for rate adjustments. I cannot see a situation where we will pretend that tax is not a cost, because there is such a concept as earning before income tax, EBIT, all management accountants know this. And that will be a basis for determining what is the fair rate of return. So the tax is always going to be there. So are we saying that when these telcos will be presenting themselves in order to justify a rate adjustment, they cannot consider tax as a legitimate expense item because of this?
Well, under the NTC law, the NTC has to mount rates. I don't know if we can, for future fixing of rates, consider the tax as part of the cost in determination of rates.
Mr. Chairman, the formula in the RORP formula, if I'm not mistaken, includes tax as an expense item. We will be amending that formula, Mr. Chairman. This, I don't know if this Ways and Means bill can amend that particular law, which is embedded in the old public service law, Mr. Chairman.
Well, we can amend that. But it is only for purposes of no pass on. But in the fixing of the rates, that's a different thing. That will be up to the commission or to set the rates, and probably the commission will have the power to input the tax cost.
That is my point, Mr. Chairman. You know, we're making a statement here in the Committee on Ways and Means with this bill that there will be no pass on. But in reality, because of the rate-fixing mechanism, there will be a pass on. Because the telcos will be considering that as an expense in determining the rate base, in determining whether they have a fair rate of return and rate base. Unless there's going to be a law, Mr. Chairman, which will say the operating cost items will need the following. And then in determining the rate base, tax is not going to be considered. But that will be amending the way we understand the public service law. So I just would like to, that is my first question. Because if the intention is there will be no pass on, we must make sure that this is something that will stay over time, not just today. Today probably we can say there's going to be no pass on, but we're dealing here with growing concerns that will every now and then periodically present themselves to the National Telecommunications Commission in order to ask for rate adjustments or justify rate adjustments. And tax is going to be one of the expense items to be considered in determining whether a telco Just like Meralco or Maynila or shipping companies, all of these public utility companies who are subject to the concept of RORP will be using their tax as expense item.
This will happen probably in the fixing of the rates. What will happen is the probably the NBC will gross up the rate, including the 5% or whatever 10%. Gross up the rate. Gross up the rate, and then considering then deduct the tax. That will be the remedy here. Gross up.
Because the revenue here will be less than 10% automatically. Because there's a gross.
For example, tax is 10%. In the fixing the rates, probably what the NTC can do is goes up the rate to 110. Then deduct the tax. Then 10%.
But we are not sure whether it's going to be done. Perhaps.
Well, we can fix it into law.
Yeah, but if this is going to be included in the law, we'll be amending the public service law. Not just the National Internal Revenue Code, but the public service law.
Well, that will be rate fixing.
Yes, on the concept of RORP.
That's rate fixing.
So the question now is that is it within the jurisdiction of this
No, it is because that's rate fixing. Incidental to the position to the passport provision here.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes,
Maraming salamat, Mr. Chairman. Magandang umaga sa lahat. It seems that in the last hearing on this subject matter, my perception was that the good chairman was going to continue a public hearing and public consultation on whether we should push through with this legislation or not. In that hearing, I don't think there was another one after that. There were the public was heard, I think, who